Hello everyone. I wanted to introduce to you a new thing I got from my studio, which is the Nuance Fader controller Mark II. I've done a lot of research trying to figure out what fader controllers there are, how they work. And this particular one here struck my eye because first of all, you don't need any software running in the background. Second of all, you have 3 faders with a decent throw. This is not 100 millimeters, but this is the perfect length to write in automation for any of your CC controllable functions. And you also get 3 presets with this device. So all your editing is done only on here. You don't have to use the computer. It is plug and play on your computer. You literally just plug it in, you go to your preferences, you assign this here as a keyboard or controller device, depending on your software. You have to do this. I'm using here right now a Studio Pro. I had to set this up as a keyboard. So it was a regular keyboard, and it just shows up in your list of devices. You just choose it, and that's it. Obviously, this is just a controller, so this is only sending out information. It doesn't receive any information. But you got your little display here. The top number tells you the channels for your CC, and the bottom number is the value of your slider. With this button, you can edit the CCs, and of course, you can switch from preset 1, 2, or 3. So if you wanted to just switch presets, all you really have to do is soft press, and then you go to preset 2, soft press to preset 3, and then of course, you're going back to preset 1, right? And if you want to change the CC information and controls, all you need to do is set up, you hold this down and then use the slider to set up your CC channel. That's all really there is to it. You let it go, it's saved. And it's saved, even if you switch off the device, it's just saved. It's just written in. So now you can control your expression, your dynamics, and 21 here, for example, would be vibrato. If you have a device, loaded in with vibrato, then, if you have a sound loaded in that controls vibrato or other things, obviously, then you can just simply set this up like this. It's really easy to use. It feels really good. It just feels really good. So let me load something in. So, for example, that's really simple to use. The sliders work really great. It feels really good, This is all handmade. So this is a wooden oiled box. Everything is worked in. It's really high quality. The cable is, you have 2 options when you order this. You can order this as USB-C or USB-A. However, you open up the back, you can simply exchange the cable. It's just a cable that you can plug in. So it doesn't matter which one you order, you'll be able to change the cable or get a longer cable, right, if you need that. Everything is handmade by Pierre in France, and he just makes the units that he makes for the month, and then he sends out a newsletter telling everybody, hey, I got another batch ready, order it now or it's gone, and you just do that. When they're gone, they're gone. You just have to wait another month. And of course, you just have to sign up for his newsletter, and he will tell you right away when there's a new batch ready to order. He ships internationally, so no matter where you are, if you're in Europe, if you're in the US, or anywhere else in the world, obviously, you can order this, and he's very responsive. He's very quick to communicate. He's also, of course, a composer, which I think makes this product really tested, because I'm sure he was wondering about how to get a great controller for himself, and then he looked at all the different offerings, and he just realized there weren't really that many offerings around, which is astonishing for me that no major brand, for example, has jumped on making simple controllers. Maybe there's no margin in it. Maybe, I don't know. I think for composers in general, or for people that work with computer and music, these type of controllers are essential to work with. They give you tactile information and input to what you want to do. So it's kind of astonishing for me that these controllers mostly are based on you know people that just have their own business and just make them, right? I forget. There's a couple of other, major companies I think that do it, but the price is just crazy. I'm not spending $500 on faders or buying like, the main unit and then the additional components of a couple of faders and some knobs for 500, 600, 700 bucks. That's just crazy. It's a fader. Now this unit costs $200 or 200 euros to be exact. It isn't cheap for sure, but it's hand built. It is high quality, and it's done by one person. So to be honest, I'd rather give this one person my business that does a wonderful job of putting all this stuff together than than just mass produce slop, to be honest. And yes, I'll pay a little bit more, but I know that I'm getting a really high quality item. I'm putting the link of this device into the description so you can check it out. But this is my favorite. It's called Nuances. It's the Nuance Controller Mark II, and the website is nuancecontroller.fr because Pierre is in France, and that's pretty much it. Anyways, let me know in the comments what you think about it, if you want one or if you already have one, and how you like it. All right, so see you guys soon. Bye bye.